1822, here to review WWE Elimination Chamber. This is the final stop that we off to the races, which is WWE WrestleMania, and I cannot wait. Who will be the winners in these two Elimination matches to get a championship shot against Jade Cargill and Drew McIntyre? If you want to know how I feel overall about the Elimination Chamber, please stay to interview for my final overall thoughts on the show. Now, let's talk about the Elimination Chamber, shall we? We kick things off with the women's Elimination Chamber match, and this was a good one to kick off the show. All ladies look good in this match, and the standout performer in this match, Raquel Rodriguez. People online praised her. The fans in Chicago got behind her. Shout out to Kevin Nash for giving her good advice, and she listened to one of the OGs. And when she got eliminated after that awesome spot between Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley, the crowd actually booed the finish. So hey, W, you now got something with Raquel Rodriguez, and please run with it. And it came down between the two ladies as expected, Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. Now, on my preview prediction video, my pick was Tiffany Stratton. But after the outcome on SmackDown involving the women's tag team championship match between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Nia Jax and Lance Legend, when they lost, I said, okay, it's going to be Rhea Ripley. And was it Rhea Ripley? Yes, it was. Rhea Ripley wins the Elimination Chamber. Now she will face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship belt, and that match screams money. Now, I know there are going to be some fans out there that's not a fan of Rhea Ripley being a winner of this match, but if it was not Rhea Ripley, it would have been Tiffany Stratton, and y'all still would have complained no matter what. Now I got me thinking, what does that mean for her partner, Io Sky? Most likely they run the program back between Io Sky and Asuka. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch women's IC title match. Now, I thought this match was going to be a shit show, but thank God it was not a shit show. It's been a while since AJ Lee been in a one-on-one match, and she did have some rust here and there, and they did have this rough bump, and she stood about 30 goddamn minutes. So when they was outside the ring brawling, it felt like it took forever. And earlier in the match, Becky Lynch did expose the turnbuckle, and AJ Lee used it to her advantage, and she made Becky Lynch tap out your brand new IC champion, AJ Lee. Now, I thought Becky Lynch was going to retain her championship belt here. Then AJ Lee wins it at WrestleMania. But of course, they will run it back, and I hope they do in a given match. And my pick will be a ladder match between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. I hope that is the direction for the rematch. Now, CM Punk versus Finn Balor. I love CM Punk entry with Chicago Bulls music playing in the background before we got to call our personality. Now, we all know Finn Balor got no shot becoming the world champion in this match, but I really been enjoying the storytelling they've been doing with Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. He did promise CM Punk I would not have any Judgment Day members involved, and he kept his promise. This was a very strong world title match. Finn Balor looking to get back to being a guy when he won the Universal Championship belt. So it's a lot of story they've been telling with Finn Balor. CM Punk hit the GTS, still your winner. Post-match, both guys shake hands. Now can we finally get to the story arc of Finn Balor turning into a babyface, and the match for WrestleMania for Finn Balor becoming a babyface in March and April is him having a program with Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship belt, and I hope he bring back the Demon for that match. The last time we seen the Demon in action was against Edge at WrestleMania inside the Hell in the Cell. Now, who is in the box? Well, it was not Chris Jericho as expected. He's still on the AEW roster page. It's Danhausen, who got an okay reaction. But by the time things wrapped up when the lights went off, the crowd in Chicago, and to me, I said on Twitter, Danhausen debuting NXT makes a lot more sense than Danhausen debuting on the main roster. And what does Danhausen offer to W besides comedy? I don't know. I can see him doing something with The Miz, like someone pointed out on Twitter. And he's going to do some stuff with R-Truth. So my expectations are very low when it comes to Danhausen W. But do I really need expectations in the first place when it comes to Danhausen? Not really. So why the hell did I say it in the first place? But hey, Danhausen, you are now on the W stage. Good luck to you. I'm not sure what he gonna do? Will he ever be like a champion? I don't know. Will he be a fan favorite? We will see. Now, the main event. The men's elimination chamber match. I'm gonna say right now, this was not better than the opening. The ladies definitely outperformed the men tonight in this elimination chamber match. And the match was just okay. Logan Paul got the most pinfalls in this match. But the bigger stories of the match is it was a decoy last night on SmackDown. Then we got another one. But then we got another man in all black who took out Logan Paul, who cursed up, and Logan Paul got eliminated. So it came down between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. And then Drew McIntyre comes out because Drew does not want Cody to face him for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And Drew McIntyre got his wish because it led to Randy Orton hitting the RKO on Cody Rhodes. Your winner of the Elimination Chamber, Randy Orton. I did not see this coming at all. But the good thing about it, before I got on here, the the post-show for Elimination Chamber, Nick Aldis was very angry that Drew McIntyre got involved, so he said on SmackDown it will be Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and I do not see a finish right there. We are going to get a fatal four-way for the WWE Championship. It makes total sense because Drew McIntyre made sure Fatu did not win last night, and he made sure Cody did not win tonight. So that would be the program for WrestleMania, and it makes, did I already say that? Maybe I did say that. I'm going to say it again. It makes the most sense to have that be a fatal four-way. So, let's talk about the overall feeling on this show. I would say the Elimination Chamber was a decent show, and I'll give it a rating of 6 out of 10 so far. Since WWE signed to ESPN, they have not put on one POE that really blew my mind. I did like Punk and Finn. I did like the opener, but I would not go back and watch any of these matches from the Elimination Chamber. So, if you watch the show like why, give me your thoughts on the show. Negative, positive, I'll respond in the comment section per usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.